We're all afraid for our lives and need to know that he's locked away and unable to harm anyone else.
An emotional plea from the family of 2 murder victims as Andy Steele faces his fate in court. A Dane County judge sends a former Dane County deputy to a mental institution for the deaths of his wife and sister-in-law. This comes 9 months to the day they were killed. News 3's Jessica Arp has been following the case since the very beginning and has the emotional developments.
Just 1 month after a jury ruled in his favor.
In other words, he was found not guilty by reason of mental disease or defect.
Former Dane County Deputy Andy Steele heard emotional testimony from the family of his wife, Ashley Steele, and sister-in-law, Casey Tollefsball, who Steele killed in his Fitchburg home in August of last year.
The defendant should not be shown any sympathy because of his ALS. He used the effects of his disease as an excuse to get away with murder.
Since the jury's verdict, a Mendota mental health doctor told the judge Steele could still be considered a danger to himself or others. Law enforcement saying he still had the motor skills to fire a gun. Family of Ashley and Casey said they were still making peace with the verdict.
The children are doing better, believing that their father is insane and not the cold-blooded murderer that he truly is.
Family begged the judge for a lifetime commitment, concerned his medical condition will allow him to be freed.
I will never forgive the defendant for what he did August 22nd, 2014. His actions were calculated, selfish, and devastating to not only me, but to my entire family, including his children. He deserves to spend the rest of his days in a mental facility.
We were soulmates.
Steele struggled both physically and emotionally to address the court.
And they're both gone because I caused their death.
But both he and the judge admitted that no action can bring the 2 women back.
They cannot take away their pain and their emotions. So all I can do, of course, say I'm sorry.
Steele was taken immediately to Mendota Mental Health Institute in Madison for placement, but that may not be permanent. If his medical condition deteriorates, which it likely will with ALS, he can petition the court for release, and a judge will have to decide once again if he is no longer a threat. The family says they don't want that to happen, and the assistant district attorney says he will decide whether to fight any petition when and if that time comes.
All right, tough day in court there. All right, thank you, Jess.